Hi, welcome to a new week. This time we're going to work with negatives and questions for the simple past. We're going to continue with our topic. This is pretty easy, as you're going to see. In order to form a negative, all you need to do is to use the word did and the word not. As you can see, you only need a subject, did not, the verb in base form, and our complement. For example, I did not sleep last night. As simple as that. Subject, did not, the verb in base form, important. You don't need to conjugate it. You need to have it in a simple form. Okay? So, I did not sleep last night. Okay, and something very, very important, remember that in English we can use lots of contractions, especially when we speak. The contraction of did not is didn't. Okay, remember, especially when we are speaking or for more casual speech, we're going to use didn't. Okay, did not transforms into didn't. Now it's your turn. Let's try some negatives. As I told you, this is very, very simple. For example, I went to the gym. How would you say this in negative way? How would you say that didn't happen? And think about it. And yes, you're right. I did not go to the gym, or another option could be I didn't go to the gym. Let's try another one. How would you say this sentence in negative? He went to church last week. In negative, remember, you need to transform the verb. It has to be in base form. So, the correct answer would be he did not or he didn't go to church last week. Okay, one option, he did not go to church, and another option, he didn't go to church. If we're speaking, remember to use the contraction. I shopped bread and eggs this morning, and in this case, I did not or I didn't shop bread and eggs this morning. Let's try another one. She lived with her friends last summer. How would you say this in negative? Remember, that lived that is in past has to change. You cannot put it in past. So, she did not live with her friends last summer. Or, remember the contraction, she didn't live with her friends last summer. You can pause this video if you want, before we say the answer. Let's try a new one. My family moved to a new house last winter. In negative, my family did not move to a new house last winter, or my family didn't move to a new house last winter. Now, that's all for negatives. If you see it, it's pretty simple. For questions, these are as simple as, or equally simple as negatives. All you need to do is to check the structure. If you see, all you have to do is to start with did, continue with a subject, continue with a verb in base form, and then a complement. Just like this. Did I sleep last night? Did I? Okay. So in this case, we start with did, we continue with our subject I, then the verb in base form, again, the same rule. Okay. The verb is not conjugated. The verb is in base form. Did I sleep last night? Okay? And the answers, whenever you see that there is a yes-no question being asked, you can answer with yes, subject, did. For example, if they're asking about you, did you? You answer with I. Or you can answer no, I didn't. Okay, yes I did, yes she did, yes he did, yes we did. Or, no I didn't, no we didn't, no they didn't, no she didn't. It is pretty simple because it doesn't change. You always use did or didn't. It is very, very easy. Now it's your turn. Remember, you start with did, You continue with the subject. I shopped bread and eggs this morning. How would you transform this into a sentence? Remember, you can pause this video in order to check the answer. And the correct answer would be, did I shop bread and eggs this morning? Remember, we start with did, we continue with I, we continue with shop in base form. Okay, if you see, it doesn't have an ed. Did I shop bread and eggs this morning? Let's try a new one. I went to the gym last week. So how would you put this as a question? And it would be, did I go to the gym last week? Remember, go is the present of went, or the base form of went. Let's continue. My family moved to a new house last winter. If we want to transform this into a question, you can ask, did my family move to a new house last winter? And remember, you can answer, in this case, yes we did, or no we didn't. Here we have our last example. He went to church last week. How would you ask this as a question? And yes, it would be, did he go to church last week? Okay, and remember, you can answer, yes he did, or no he didn't. Please review this video as many times as you need. Remember that the structures are easy. This is just a matter of practicing, or try to write your own sentences and compare them to the structures in this video. Thank you.